Cynthia, thank goodness we've got December to look forward to, where part 2 comes out. Kevin, you so smartly reminded me of that, but you take this one.
All right, throughout the Wicked press tour, everyone couldn't get enough of how close these two were physically, Ariana and Cynthia. I mean, they were everywhere and together in interviews, and it was so special.
Yes, Drew knows a little something about that.
I was gonna say, I was so excited to be with them because I was like, finally, two people who
that get me
won't, be, uncomfortable around me, and I want to just hop right into the coziness of it all.
Totally, they're right up your street. Well, Cynthia actually talked about her bond with Ariana while they filmed Wicked when she came here to our show. Let's take a look at that.
You have built something that is just majestic.
Thank
and
you.
Did defy all odds, because it's so much more than a film. It is about the human experience and the power of friendship.
Yes, very much so.
I don't know what I would do without my female friends.
They
and
are
some
the
gay men.
True, very much so. They're the seminal factors in our life. They're the ones we can speak with, pour our hearts into, learn from. When we're heartbroken, we go to them. They help us grow. And so to be able to build a friendship and a relationship with Ari has been really one of the most incredible things I've taken from this. You don't get to do that very often.
Jessica Lange taught me this term. I was privileged enough to work with her, and she said, there's this thing, and it's the electric connection. And when you have it, you have it.
Right.
And all I've seen from you two is the electric connection.
Yeah.
Is it true that she is as touchy?
Yes.
I'm so touchy.
Connected.
People have to, warn me. They're like, back off a little bit. And
No,
I'm like,
I know,
why?
but I'm like the welcoming Capricorn that's like, I love you. You can touch. I think I'm sort of used to it now. I'm sort of, if it's not connected, I'm like, what's wrong? What's happening? Where are you? You know what I mean? We always end up, we walk hand in hand very often. Like if we're not walking hand in hand, we'll find each other somewhere,
Because physical connection, I'm single, I'm not dating anyone, I don't have that in my life, but I don't know how I would ever hold back from holding hands, hugging, snuggling.
I think we get a bit afraid of physical connection. I think we assume that physical connection can only be romantic, but...
Yes, that's my point. You're saying it so much better than I did.
You know what I mean?
In fact, I think when there is a romantic connection, I'm far more timid.
Well, that's the thing. I think we don't realize that how we communicate sometimes is by physical touch. Sometimes you can't say anything and you're in a room and you're like, it's just like a squeeze of the hand. And that's sometimes how she and I communicate. We might be talking to someone or I might need to communicate something to her and it's just a squeeze of the hand or just like a pinch of the finger. Or a hug. It just, however we need to communicate, it's how we need to communicate. And I think we don't give enough credit to how we communicate with our friends physically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think if we could all be more comfortable with physical touch, I would like that world.
Yeah.
Speaking of the theater,
yes,
you went to see Wicked when you were 25.
When I was 25, I took myself on a solo date.
That's my favorite detail because I love doing things by myself.
I love it too. People are very afraid of that,
I need a book.
I'll take myself to dinner.
All the time.
Happily. I'll go to lunch, I'll go to a bookstore, whatever it is, with nothing in mind, just on my own. That I think there's something really lovely about being able to be with yourself as well.